Hello, my sewing friends. This is Friday Sews on Saturday.
Woohoo!
I'm Jen, and this is my sewing room, and this is Friday Sews on Saturday. So let me get straight to it and just jump right into the sewing and tell you what I've been doing. First of all, I got a package in the mail. I think this was from, if I remember correctly, it's the Fabric D-Stash page on Facebook, and I kind of splurged because it was such a great deal. This is, I think it's 6 yards. Yeah, it's 6 yards of fabric, and it was $5 a yard, and it is this gorgeous, I know, I'm on a blue kick lately, aren't I? It's this gorgeous batik, and it's just beautiful. It's really nice fabric. It's just 100% cotton, but oh my goodness, looks like water. All my closet, my entire closet is going to be this color pretty soon. It's just so pretty. And 6 yards, it was $30 total. I think you can't beat that. And she had all these colors. I was so tempted to get a pink. I probably should have gotten a pink, but it's just beautiful. It just makes me happy to look at it. So it needs to be washed. So I got that. And then I have been shopping on Amazon. These little bags. I got like, I don't know how many came in a package. It was a bunch. It was like 12 maybe. And I got them because I wanted project bags. And these are just, I don't even know. It's like the stuff shopping bags are made of, like reusable shopping bags, but they're a little more sturdy than that. They're not quite so papery. And then they've got this zipper at the top, and they're a good size. This is bigger than a standard sheet of paper. Or yeah, it's more like a legal size sheet of paper. So I really like them, and I've got them all over the place. I've got a basket that's all lined up. I don't know if you can see it from here, but it's all lined up. And they came in a bunch of pastel and fun colors like pink, blue, green. I think a couple of them are tan, but what a deal. They're not expensive, and I recommend these. I just have been trying to kind of corral everything because I don't have a lot of space in here. I know it probably looks like my room is vastly, spacious. It's not. It's not. It's stuffed full. So anyway, these were really nice, and so I'm glad I have these. In this is the top that's going to match this little skirt. This is Butterick 6304. I had cut it out. I ran out of fabric, but I came up with a solution, and I started working on it last night because I've been doing nothing but pockets all week, and I thought I need some feel-good sewing. So I got started on it, and I've gotten this far. The great thing about this little skirt is that you do the top tier of the ruffle, and then you add the next tier on, but then you do 2 more tiers, and those are going to be more of this fabric, and then this will be at the bottom. But those 2 you attach under here, so it's like the next one down you hem, and it's loose, and then you do these 2, and those 2 are the bottom one is loose. And it's just so cool the way it's done. You can kind of see it here that one of the tiers is it's hemmed, but it's laying on top. It's kind of cool. So I worked on that a little bit. And this is, I don't know, some people would probably call it tedious because you have to do 3 rows of elastic here at the top at the waist. And then there's gathering, and gathering can be tedious, but last night it was so relaxing to just sit here and work at it. And I thought this, in some cases, like at some points, would drive me crazy. Usually, what's the word I want? But it didn't. Last night it was just really relaxing to do it. And I thought it's so nice when you're patient and you're willing to just take it slow. It's nice. And then I got a package in the mail, and this is from Terry. And she sent me a package of patterns. She had made a dress, a vintage dress. She saw it on Sew Amelia. And Amelia apparently had made this dress and she wanted to make one herself. And she had to locate the pattern because it was a vintage pattern. So she did. And she made this little dress. How adorable is this? So cute with the I think it's like the Nutcracker, a border print that she stuck in the bottom there and just trimmed it all out. Oh, is some little girl not gonna look just so cute, so adorable at Christmas time in this dress? I was so stunned by that. I thought, wow, that is a beautiful dress. She even put the bias tape at the neckline and at the armholes so you can see it. So she's just trimmed it out. A beautiful job. Just a beautiful dress. She even put rickrack around the borders. So anyway, so she said she wanted to pass along the patterns that she got when she ordered the vintage pattern. Apparently it came in a pack of several patterns, like a lot. And so she said, I would love to pass the rest of these on to you. And so she sent them to me. And I'm just, oh, wait till you see these. They are just, when you guys think of me and you bless me with things like this, I'm just so grateful. I cannot even tell you. I'm always just taken aback at your generosity. It's just, thank you so much. Thank you. Terry, especially, thank you to you. Hopefully I'll have a little granddaughter that I will be able to do this for someday. We'll see. This is Butterick 3087. It is from 1985. And it's just the traditional little girl's dress, but how cute. How cute is that? With the puffy sleeves and the ruffle at the neck, and you can also do the round, collar. Oh, so cute. Now these are treasures. I'll start with this one. This was from 1977, I think. It's McCall's 5480. And it's just some little sailor jumpsuits or a romper, in which the shorts is probably called a romper. I should just look on here. Jumpsuit and culotte jumpsuit have front zipper, button trimmed tabs and braid trim. Sailor collar and ties are contrasts. Just so cute. I am such a sucker for a sailor outfit. Now these are amazing. This is McCall's 2155. It is from 1957. Look at the smocking. Can you believe that? It's a smocked dress. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't wait to try this. It's 13 pieces, a transfer, and a leaflet. Amazing. Amazing. Wow. Let me just show you on the back the line drawings. Wow. Now this is let's see it. What year is this from? This is from 1952. The year my husband was born. It's McCall's 1712, and it is a child's cobbler apron with the tic-tac-toe game. You can put the little tic-tac-toe pieces in the pocket. How cute is that? Oh, cuteness overload. You know what I noticed about these vintage patterns is they're printed this way, but the flap is down here at the bottom. I just think that's interesting. I don't know why. Oh, how much was this? This was 25 cents. The one from let's see, this one was 45 cents. Boy, prices had gone up, hadn't they? They doubled. This is McCall's 4169. It is from 1957, and it is a child's robe. Is it just the robe? Yeah, I think it is. Does it say? It doesn't really say, but it's just a robe. Look at the little expression on her face. Isn't that just sweet as, oh, so cute. And this one was 45 cents. Oh. And then the last one is McCall's 4687. This is from 1958. And it is just a little dress. Look at these knife pleats. Boy, wow, amazing. Terry, thank you so much, really, from my heart. Thank you so much. I just appreciate these. Oh, they're just beautiful. Boy, even if I never made any of them, they're just beautiful. Although this one, you know, I need something to do with my hands when I sit in church, so I might do that. Okay, so that is all of the sewing. As for life, you know, I swim laps and my ears started to hurt, which is a common thing with me. I do wear earplugs when I swim, and I listen to audiobooks. I have this swim iPod. It's so cool. And I've had it for a long time, and so I'm always listening. And so I do have earplugs in, but water will get into my ear from time to time, and I get swimmer's ear. And it got, you know, it was like, how many times am I going to go through this? Usually I give it a couple of days and it's fine. But I try and stay out of the water when it hurts. And so I decided this time I was going to go to the doctor. I thought, is there something I can do just to alleviate this? And so they told me I needed to go see the ENT because there was so much wax in my ears. And the reason, even though I clean my ears out with Q-tips, like we all do, pretty much every time I get out of the shower, but because I have earbuds in so often, and I really do because I'm always listening, and I go to sleep at night listening, with sleep earbuds, but that's why my ears get this way. And so she said, I can't really see down in there to see if you've got an ear infection, but I can see that it's a little bit red. So let's send you over to the ENT and they'll get the wax out, and then I can look in there and see if you've got an ear infection. Well, we scheduled that appointment with the ENT, and then I came down with this just head cold, which was miserable. Oh, I felt so bad. And the funny thing is, I never get sick anymore. Really, I can't remember the last time I was sick like that. And you can probably hear it. I'm still struggling, and I have an earache still. And so I had to reschedule the ENT appointment, which means that I'm just going to have to deal with the earache. She did give me some antibiotic drops, ear drops, so I'm dealing with that. But I hate being sick. I just kept thinking, I don't have time for this. But I took naps. I've been drinking electrolyte water, and which I do pretty much all the time anyway. So I am as healthy as I can be with just a bad head cold. It's just annoying. You know, you just think, I don't have time for this. Stop it. So anyway, could be worse. I mean, I could be flat on my back, and I'm not. Could have been COVID. Wasn't. I made sure I took a test. Nope. Haven't had COVID yet. Hopefully I won't ever. So, yeah, that's life. I wanted to address a couple of comments that I got this past week. I've been doing all these how-to pocket tutorials with Project Dress a Girl. You know, it was one of the ways that I've zhuzhed up all of the dresses that I've made. And so I offered to do these pocket tutorials. Madi, who heads up the whole project, she said, oh yes, that'd be great. So I've been teaching you how to do pockets. And one of the pockets had a curved bottom, and turning under the opening was at the bottom and it needed to be curved. And it was a little bit difficult to get that seam allowance to turn up and go under on a curve. And so I had two people, Marcia Cedering and Dory, both said, from their quilting and applique days, they said clip a small snip when you're turning in on a curved seam allowance. That's an old trick that they use. What a great idea. I thought, why didn't I think of that? That is just, you know, sometimes these little tips and tricks you learn when people tell you, and you think, oh, I should have known that. But really, how could I have known that? They know that because of quilting and applique. And so thank you both. I really appreciated that. And that's going to make a difference. In fact, I did do that on another pocket that I did. And then Heather in New Zealand suggested that when you cut out pockets or small things, or really, I guess your whole project in general, cut things out right sides together, because they'll already be right sides together when you go to sew them together. Isn't that smart? I see. She said it's a little tiny bit of a time saver, just a tiny bit, but every little second that you can save when you're trying to get something done, it helps. So thank you, Heather. I'm going to leave you with one of my little prayer cards. This is from Psalm 145:18. The Lord is near to all who call on him. I got to tell you, I was calling on him a lot this week because I was tired and I didn't want to do anything and I felt terrible, but I had to get these tutorials done. And so I was just, oh God, please let me have enough energy to do this. And he gave me that just as much as I needed. And I was grateful. I am grateful. And I'm grateful that this whole thing is just about done. You know, there's still a lot of congestion going on, but it's okay. The Lord really is near to all who call on him. Doesn't matter where you are, what you're doing, if you're in need, if you're not, he is near when you call on him. I love that. I depend on that. That's it for Friday Sews this week. Don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.